Hello everyone, gonna be making a second video today talking about all the championship games coming up this weekend. Since we got that Pac-12 championship starting tonight, might as well just go ahead and get it started. We got Oregon and Utah, 10 versus 17. Utah just kicked their ass a couple of weeks ago. Bold prediction, I don't think they kicked their ass this week. Just like the Vegas predictors say, it's got 2.5 on here. I think that's close, 2.5. I'd say 7 probably. I don't trust Anthony Brown to get it turned around. Utah's been picking it up all season. I expect the Utes to get a Pac-12 championship in revenge for that blowout loss a couple years ago to Justin Herbert. And then, of course, tomorrow's games. Let's go to the 11 o'clock ones. So the biggest one at 11, the Big 12 championship, Baylor and Oklahoma State. Vegas giving Oklahoma State 6 points. I can roll with that. I'd say Oklahoma State, they're going to run the ball all over Baylor. And I don't think Baylor is going to score much on them. They played earlier in the season. Oklahoma State won. I think Oklahoma State and Baylor both have a lot of momentum right now, but Oklahoma State has more. I think they roll it in there and they win by 10 against Baylor. What else we got on here? That's just the... As you can see, I didn't have this set up. Oh, there's one more tonight. Conference USA Championship. Well, out of order. Already messed up. Western Kentucky versus UTSA. Texas boy, I gotta go UTSA, and I'm gonna go by 14. It has Western Kentucky is the Vegas odds at 3.5. Take the under. UTSA will win this game. Kent State, Northern Illinois tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched the MAC much. I watched a couple of weekday games. Northern Illinois has got a good. They're all pretty bad on offense, either bad on offense or good or on defense, however you want to view it. Northern Illinois will beat Kent State. I'm gonna go with it. Go with my gut there. That game at the Detroit Lions Stadium might be the best game in Detroit all season. Is that the only other noon kickoff game tomorrow morning? The afternoon game, Cincinnati, Houston. Cincinnati's getting 10.5. That's big. That's big for a Cincinnati team that's barely beat Tulane and Navy and Tulsa. They struggled against all those teams. Houston's a pretty good ball club. I don't know if I trust either of these teams to win a big game, though. I haven't seen Houston much, but I know that they have won 11 straight. And Cincinnati, I have watched, and I've not seen enough to trust them, really. But I'm going to go Cincinnati by 7. Take the under, but Cincinnati's going to win that ball game by 7. If I had to put a gun to my head, I'm going to take Cincinnati. Utah State, San Diego State. San Diego State's got probably one of the best defenses in the country. Utah State, I have not watched a lot. I saw them put a pretty big number up on New Mexico last week, trying to figure out who San Diego State would play. Vegas giving the Aztecs 6. I'll say, based on what I know, I say Aztecs by 3. Utah State's got a pretty good offense, I think. So going into this one, yeah, their quarterback's got 3,200 yards, 32 touchdowns. I think it'll be a good game. I'm going to pull for San Diego State, though. Go Caden McDonald and go Matt Ariza. That's a great punter. Sun Belt Championship. I was surprised to see Appalachian State make it instead of Coastal this year. I would have loved to see Coastal Carolina against this Louisiana team. I know Chase Bryce is a good quarterback, and I know Appalachian State's a well-coached football team. They have become a dynasty kind of in the Sun Belt recently, kind of like how Arkansas State was for a few years there in the 2010s. I've given them 3 points. Louisiana's ran the table for a reason. Their one loss is to Texas, who at the time was ranked and looked pretty good. I'm going to go Louisiana by 3. Did these teams not play earlier in the year? I swear they played earlier in the year and Louisiana kicked their ass, but I guess I was wrong. I'm going to take the Raging Cajuns to take the Sun Belt Championship, though. Game of the week, number 1 Georgia, number 3 Alabama. Georgia's 6.5-point favorites, but have not beat the Crimson Tide since 2007 when Matt Stafford and Noshawn Moreno were still on the team. Alabama is good offensively. They're a good enough team to keep up with this Georgia team. This will be the best game you Georgia Bulldog fans have had to watch all season, and it's still not going to be a one-possession finish. I got Georgia by 10. Still going to have to wait for a good game, Georgia fans, till the playoff. Alabama, as much as I want to pick Bama, just for the fact of seeing an undefeated team fall, I just don't trust Bama's defense enough to help out their offense, who's going to need the help this week. So I expect something around 33-23, 30-20 type score. ACC championship, maybe the biggest Power 5 championship game of the weekend, with Pittsburgh and Kenny Pickett, potential first-round pick, going up against Wake Forest and Sam Hartman, one of the most entertaining defenses to watch in the ACC. I'm going to go with the Pitt Panthers to go ahead and get that done. I love Wake Forest, but I think Kenny Pickett, I trust his arm a little more than Sam Hartman. I'm going to go with the Panthers by about 4. Take the over. And then, should I pick the last game of the day? Oh, I guess I still have to pick the Big Ten, don't I? Yeah, Michigan, Iowa. I'm an Iowa fan a little bit. I have family up there. I think their defense is good enough to keep them in this ball game. Michigan's getting 11. I'll take the under on this one, but I'm going to go with the Michigan Wolverines by 7. And then USC, California. If you want to watch that game late at night, I'm going to say take the Trojans to beat California. Take the Trojans. They got a new coach coming in. They want to impress them. So those are my picks. Hope everybody likes them. Tell me how wrong I am in the comments.